Hello, Aries, and welcome back to New Hope Tarot, where we will be doing your reading for this season. Today happens to be Friday the 13th, December Friday the 13th, but the reading isn't necessarily for this time. This is a general reading, and it is timeless. So whenever you come across this message, that is when you are meant to hear the message. During meditation, Spirit showed me a blue heron that was still. It was sitting and it was looking off. And what I got from that is a sense of tranquility, a sense of peace. Perhaps you are very much in thought, in search of peace. I'm not so certain, but that's what I got. This blue heron seems to be a bit complex. There's more to this story with this blue heron than meets the eye. So perhaps you are someone that is stoic, doesn't show a lot of emotion, but there's a lot going on inside. Take it how it resonates. That's what I got. During the pre-shuffle, a few cards came out. The Queen of Cups in reverse, the Five of Pentacles sideways, the Queen of Swords, and then the Sun in reverse came up, and in the same deck as I continued to shuffle, then it came right side up. What I got with all of that, we need a few more cards. What I got with all of that is it seems like you're overwhelmed. Okay, to put it mildly, it seems like you're overwhelmed about something. Perhaps family, perhaps, I don't know. There's something that you're overwhelmed with, something that's not supporting you or giving you what you need. Perhaps there's something that is perhaps there's something that you're wanting to walk away from or needing to walk away from, but you're unclear if that is the right decision. Take it how it resonates. Put that in the story of your life. Okay, we got these two cards together. Also, the Six of Pentacles. Thank you. Oh, actually, it wasn't Six of Pentacles. It was Six of Cups came out. That flipped out in the pre-shuffle as well. And what I got from that is that things are aligning. Things are coming into play. Something is falling into place. Take it how it resonates. I'm going to scoot these over so that we have space here for the other cards. Okay. What do we have here? We have death. Speaking of change. Oh, in this particular deck, the number one card came out. Sorry, I just hit the camera. If I find it later, I will read it to you. But it said something about change. And when I shuffled, oh, there it is. Ancestors, family, survivor, death, or survival, death, and worship. That was the card. As a matter of fact, shoot, where is it? Where'd it go? It was this particular card, and it actually reminds me a lot of this death card, this transformation card, where's this locust. Do I want to leave it here for you? Yeah, I kind of do. I feel like that is key to what's going on. I want you during the reading while I'm speaking, continue looking at this card. What does this card tell you? What does this card mean to you? Because I feel like that is the the link. The link, because I feel like this is going to signify something different to a lot of different people. There's something that you see, or perhaps it's right in front of you, but you don't necessarily see it, but you feel it. So again, take it how it resonates. But I will leave that there throughout the reading. Okay, we have death. We have the Six of Wands, Judgment, the Emperor in reverse, the Two of Wands, King of Pentacles in reverse, Seven of Pentacles in reverse, the Six of Pentacles, and the Knight of Cups in reverse, with the Page of Wands in reverse at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, the Page of Wands is a wand that really rather goes out quickly, but here it's in reverse. So it reminds me a lot of the blue heron that I saw in my mind's eye during the meditation. What I'm getting here, which is the same feeling that I got with that blue heron, there's a thought process. There's something that's going on. There's a stillness that's happening. Again, there's no movement, right? The Page of Wands is a fast page. Here in reverse, there's no movement, but almost like a reversal at the same time. So whatever is going on, you're very stoic, but there's a lot going on the inside. Again, perhaps you saw something finally that happened, or maybe you're going to see something that's going to happen, but you felt it, and then you're kind of upset about it because you kind of felt it, you saw it, and you know that there's some change that needs to happen, but there's something that's really uncomfortable right now. I don't know what it is at the moment, but let's keep reading. Let's see what's going on here, and we'll get clarifiers if needed, and then we'll get advice at the end. The Six of Wands is a card of victory, right? It's a card of winning something, obtaining something that you wanted. But again, this Six of Wands feels lonely. This Six of Wands feels very, very lonely. Normally, the Six of Wands is somebody on a horse and they're being adored by other people. Here, you're alone. You're a stag, very strong, but alone. And I'm drawn to the moon here, and the moon inside the Judgment. We have the sun and the moon right here. So again, there's something about a transition of sorts. Perhaps you have to go something alone moving forward because you saw something that occurred. Perhaps an injustice with this Judgment card. And I know that this is not justice. I know that this is judgment, but I'm definitely going to get some clarifiers, because there's a lot going on within just this top row. Something did not work out. Something did not work out. And I feel like you saw it coming, and I feel like that's probably why you're here alone, because perhaps a setback, something that upset you, something that you felt coming but you didn't take action against, perhaps things are now lining up for you with this Judgment card right here. And it's actually a win for you, even though it may have made you feel really uncomfortable at the time. Maybe you're going through it right now. Maybe you're about to go through it. I don't know. Everybody's in this journey at different times. But there's definitely some sort of change that's occurring. And because this is a locust, it's very similar to the butterfly and the moth, where they go through that chrysalis change, right? It's I believe they do anyways. Don't quote me on that. But it feels like there's a really hard thing. Okay. Oh, okay. Spirit just told me, I saw the word survival and death. So perhaps you have survival's guilt. Obviously, that isn't for everybody, but I just heard it, so there it is. Perhaps a family member just passed. And maybe you got something, let's say, even though there's... we have the King of Pentacles right here. I was going to say there's no Pentacles, but there is. Perhaps you got a settlement or some sort of money in because of that death, and you're not feeling fantastic about it. But it's really setting you up in a way that maybe you weren't expecting. And you have a serious choice here with the Two of Wands. Do I take it? Do I not take it? How do I move forward? Like, what do I do with whatever this is, this information? Whatever this is setting you up for some sort of win. I don't know what that means for you, but there's a setup here in a very good way. Granted, how you got to this setup may not have been of your choosing, but either way, and you may not have liked it, but it's still there. It may have been a lack of resources. So maybe you had to file bankruptcy. Maybe this is you, again, losing a family member because that's somebody that is in your life that means something to you. They're foundational to you. Whomever that is. I'm just going to clarify. I'm not saying that these are what it is. I'm giving you the energies of what, and different examples of what kind of energy this is carrying. Yeah, even with the Seven of Pentacles here in reverse, it just feels like you feel depleted. You feel drained. You feel... I'm getting a sense of remorse for whatever reason here with the Seven of Pentacles. But then we go to the Six of Pentacles. A balance. A balance even though you're still sad. So you go for... There's a lot of emotion going on here. It feels like you feel drained. Like, again, back to that blue heron, there's a sense of peace, tranquility, or maybe you're trying to get to that peace and tranquility. In here you are obtaining it. Yes, you are still sad. However, there's still an emotional balance going on here. Like, physically, there's a balance. So with this particular card, funny enough, it says synergy and gratitude. So finally, you may be getting to the point of, I've made peace with the past. I've made peace with whatever happened. And maybe that's the change that's happening. Take it how it resonates. I am going to get some clarifiers here, though, okay? That was a lot to unpack. I'm sorry that took so long. Okay. Six of Swords. Queen of Wands in reverse, Nine of Swords in reverse. Okay. What do we have at the bottom? King of Swords. You're going from that tumultuous waters, the turmoil, to a much calmer shore. You're going from, I mean, do you see the back and forth a little bit? And we go to light, dark, or dark light because it's moving this way, and here's the light, and then it goes to the Nine of Swords, but it's in reverse, right? So you're trying to head towards the light, something much better, because you know the truth, you know the reality, but for whatever reason, what you see and what you feel are not the same thing. It's almost like there's this battle going on within you, and you're not saying much of anything with this. You're not saying and you're not doing much of anything with the Emperor and the Page of Wands, both in reverse in here. So yes, you know, I'm not doing anything. Should I? Shouldn't I? And then you find that, you know, you kind of go through this mourning phase, in whatever aspect mourning looks like for you, and then you come into this balance. And I feel like that's what this is. You're going from a heavier, I feel like this is explaining all of this up here, because that's what I was thinking when I was shuffling. We have this going from harder times to a much softer time, but you're still in the water, right? You're not on land just yet. You're still in the water. So you're still going through that emotion, because water depicts emotions. And you're not still feeling quite like yourself yet with the Queen of Wands in reverse, but you have freed yourself also from the negative thinking, the negative, whatever was keeping you in that circle, in that cycle of repetition. There's a change here, because we have the Nine of Swords in reverse, and then of course we have the King of Swords right up at the bottom, which means you know the truth. You know, you just need to go through the emotions. Let's get a clarifier here for the King of Pentacles. I just heard some of you ask for clarification on the Two of Wands. I will, as soon as I get a King of Pentacles clarification. This one is jumping out. The Tower in reverse. Yeah. Somebody or something, pardon me, somebody or something that is very structurally sound for you. Yeah. Whether it's a job or this is a physical thing. This is not a mental thing. This is a physical thing. Whatever that looks like for you, it is a physical thing. Person, place, or thing. I don't know, but it's physical. All right, we'll get a clarifier for the Two of Wands. The Nine of Coins in reverse. Yeah. Remember I said, if you got some sort of inheritance or something, you don't know what to do with it. Same thing here with the Nine of Coins. I don't know what to do. Perhaps it's a loss of your own stability because of this. That's why you don't know what to do. We'll get some advice here. And we have the Page of Wands. Well, the good news is that we have the Page of Wands at the bottom of the deck stating you're going to get clarity. You're going to start taking the motion. I like the fact that we go from the Page of Wands in reverse to the Page of Wands right side up. I really like that. That's definite progress here. Remember I said up here, you're still kind of going through the motions, and then down here, there's more clarity. And that's exactly what it depicts down here. Not only is it happening physically, it's happening inside. But I feel like it's happening inside because it's happening physically. Or it's happening physically because it's happening inside, I should say. All right, advice here for Aries. Okay. And we have the Knight of Swords at the bottom of the deck. You're getting the clarity that you need. Should I put him down here? Can we see him down here? Okay, let's do that. So we can push these up. All right. 5 of Pentacles in reverse. 5 of Swords. 2 of Pentacles. Really, this came out sideways. And the Devil in reverse. Okay. Let's take a look at what we have here. Remember, where was the... Didn't I see the 5 of Pentacles? It was in the pre-shuffle. That's what it was. Yeah. And here you are. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. But there is some sort of healing that's happening. Something that was taken away, or you think that has been taken away quite quickly with this 5 of Swords. Quite quickly is what I'm getting. You're making peace with it because this is the 2 of Pentacles, but it came out sideways. And then you're removing the hurt, the pain. So as advice, what this is saying, start to heal from the thing that hurt you. Whatever you feel hurt you, did hurt you, make peace with it. Start seeing the cause and effect of what this is, because yes, the cause may have been something, that was not wonderful. However, anytime we break, there's going to be pieces of us that are shattered a little bit, but there is mending. There is mending that can be done. Sometimes we have to cut the losses. And I'm not trying to sound cold in any way, because I don't know what this is, but it feels emotional. Sometimes when we lose someone, if this is what this is, I'm not saying it is, I'm saying for some of you, it very well could be, or something that you are emotionally attached to. Sometimes when we lose things and it hurts us, sometimes we just have to make peace. Is it always fair? No. It isn't always fair, but sometimes it happens for the reasons, and we have to make peace with it so that we can move on, because we can't have this hurt. We can't be carrying this hurt within us consistently. We have to let go of that. I'm not saying that you can't be sad. I'm not saying that you can't be going through your emotions, but because this Devil in reverse did land right here on these 2 cards, but at the same time, you do have to go through this in a more, well, you don't have to do anything. What the cards are suggesting is that make peace with it, because in the long run, it's going to be more beneficial to you to let go of the hurt, let go of the anger, let go of the thing that's anchoring you down and pulling you back, and move forward. Not to say that you can't go through the hurt, not to say that you're not going to consistently go through these emotions. You will. But let go of anger, let go of fear, let go of remorse, let go of all of the things, because sometimes things happen unexpectedly and in ways that we don't necessarily want. But Oftentimes it's for our betterment. And frequently we don't know what that is until much further on in the future, because hindsight is 2020. Final card, mantra medicine, command, song, incantation, and containment. This card came out for somebody else, and I don't remember who it was. I want to say it was Sagittarius, but I'm not 100% certain. In this particular case, what I'm getting as the final message from the universe is you are going to feel what you have in your mind. So what you have going on in your own mind, that's what's going to develop here in reality, here in the 3D world, right? In this world that we have right now, in this physical world. You're going to be able to make whatever this is into whatever you are thinking about. So whatever is in your mind, that is what you're going to bring in right now. So you can make this transformation harder than what it needs to be, or you can make it a much smoother progression. It's going to be up to you, or transition, I should say. So it's going to be up to you. I'm also very drawn to the word containment. Some of you really need to contain your anger, your emotions. Some of you are just kind of all over the place internally. Again, you may be very stoic, but you're not showing, you're not be showing all the emotions, but you've got a lot going on inside. A lot going on inside. I'm also seeing talking is going to be very, very beneficial, whether it's to yourself, to God, or whomever you talk to, a therapist, a friend. Talking is going to be using your voice, communicating what you're really feeling, whether it's anger at that moment, whether it's sadness at that moment, whatever it is, don't keep it held in. All right, my beautiful ones, that is what I have for you. Until we meet again, I hope this helped.